Most of the things that I try to get the young people to respect, you know. I always think about the future.
I'm Alaskan Chef Rob Kineen, and this is Traditional Foods Contemporary Chef. We're on the Tanana River, just a short 4 miles out of Fairbanks, in the interior of Alaska. Athabascan Elder Howard Luke has been kind enough to invite us to his fish camp to impart his stories and wisdom. You're in for a treat. Are you ready? Let's get started. Howard's breaking down fish, and just checking out the skill set here. It's pretty impressive. Looks like he's doing these so they could be dried. I'm just kind of taking them off the spine, but keeping them attached to the tail there. So when I'm doing this, we're just gonna let them hang, right?
Yeah, then you don't slide, you see. You have to dry a little bit when you turn it over.
Okay. We're here on the Tanana River. It's late September. It's warm days, but very cool nights. So what we're gonna do is get started with the breakfast here that'll keep your motor running right in the morning. We've got some beautiful potatoes, and I picked these up at the farmer's market. So you can tell these are nice and tender because the skin's flaking. The skin sets after the first frost. So these are gonna be a nice, beautiful, tender potato. We've got some kale, again from the farmer's market. This is black kale, beautiful antioxidants, vitamin C, amazing flavor on this. Rich cherry tomatoes to kind of balance out the rich fish. And what we have here is a special treat. We've got some red salmon that we got a little bit earlier this year at the fish wheel. It was brined and smoked. Now this is called a half smoke, and what happens is you smoke it, you get that nice flavor imparted to it, and then you freeze it and preserve it. Use it a little later. We're gonna get started. We've got our pan here, nice and warm, about a medium-high heat. Start with some vegetable oil. Got these potatoes relatively small, so they'll cook pretty quickly. Hear that sizzle? A little bit of salt and pepper. So the secret to a good scramble is to actually take your eggs off before they're done cooking, and you kind of let the residual heat in the pan do the rest of the work for you while you're plating up. So again, we're just kind of warming these potatoes up, getting them nice and crispy, making sure there's enough space in there so that they don't steam, they're actually searing. Starting to get a little bit of a crisp there. We're gonna throw our eggs in for the next step. Move them in, shake them about a little bit. These are going pretty quick. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into our kale, our salmon. So when I say the secret is to make sure you pull them before they're done cooking, this is exactly what I'm talking about. You've kind of got a moisture in there, a glisten, but they're not raw. So you just kind of make sure you're moving them around, and we're gonna just move them right off the heat. Let the pan do the rest of the work. Add our tomatoes just to finish that up. Keep them so that they've got a nice, they're kind of warmed through, but they're still got a good little bite. And here we are for the plate up. Got a wonderful camp scramble here. Again, rich potatoes, salmon, hearty tomatoes, and some black kale. Might need to invite a friend over for this. Welcome.
Oh,
I made a smoked salmon, potato, hearty vegetable scramble. I know we've got a busy day ahead of us, so I thought we'd maybe have a little snack before we started it.
oh my, it's wonderful.
Excellent.
Who made this?
There's a store outside your door, food outside your door, healthy food on land and sea, nutrition for the family, yeah, hey, store outside your door. Seasonal harvest, wild and free, passed down to you and me. Yeah, hey, yeah, Hey, hey, yeah. Nature's medicine our bodies need.